Tuesday Night Baseball, the Athletics against the St. Louis Cardinals, and maybe the throwback uni right.
Marcotte's lineup starts with Tony Kemp. He's back in there after becoming a dad for the second time. Then Zach Geloff.
10th game overall for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Schmidt, Taylor Motter, Tommy Edman, and Nolan Arenado. And the outfield left to right, Tyler O'Neill, Lars. Tony Kemp leads it off for the Athletics. Are underway on this Tuesday night. Naomi to the world earlier this week, came off the paternity list.
Well, it's a good vibe right now. And you just want those things. And look, sometimes that's...
Vanover, the crew chief. Rupar is there to make the play.
Going to be kind of redirected towards the not too fun.
And quickly
see where the elbow just not feeling great. Trying to nail down the release.
Inning 3 from Felipe. Only one ball was put in play, and that was the triple by Jordan Walker. Marcotte's had to do a lot of mixing and matching with the lineup. 119th different line.
Well,
and the staff continue to try to put the right combinations together and get the work done and focused on today's game. Right field for Rooker, the A's first base runner.
For Brent Rooker, remember pulling off pitches at times.
9 and 5 at bats. So when he tops, and Goldschmidt will take it. And the A's are done. It'll be Goldschmidt and Arenado 2 and 3. Then Burleson, O'Neill, and Walker.
Start of the season, 20 starts last season. Told you. When something to mile-an-hour plus type of arm. This is a guy who's going to have to move the baseball around the.
Or the command, certainly at this level. The Tigers. It's big league time with the Orioles. It's Brown, Geloff, Allen, and Jordan Diaz on the infield. Tony Kemp in left for Ruiz in right. And Tyler. And facing Goldschmidt.
When it's
gets the foot down and goes to work.
That's it.
That's going to get out of play. Get between Ruiz and Butler and all the way. And no relay.
For a long time has had a great feel for the bat in his hand. And the way around from first.
And when somebody like Goldschmidt, now Arenado at the plate. So any hope for Spencer to have some kind of rhythm?
And until you get punched in the face, what are you going to do?
Interleague too. He's got 33 RBIs in interleague play this year, the most of anybody.
Out.
Here except for Arenado, and he clumps it to lead.
Well, no sooner did I get the words out of my mouth about. Not to say that you see to it, long through it.
Getting our first look at Alec Burleson, a pick back in 2020. On the other side. But he was a big left-handed. On the strikeout. And Tony Kemp will have this one for the second out.
Ball. And Walker would go in safely to third.
It's trying to reach at the very last moment if you can, where we saw like J.J. Bleday option for Seth. And that is in the bullpen. Path to take.
Well, I think one conversation piece is probably going to be, look, if we're going to flip that.
Butler reaching for the wall, has just enough.
Trying to get that game plan right. And I know it might not feel like, just not quite sure what things look like in terms of movement. You're not quite sure. The ball starts coming out of the hand. Those things can change.
Now here comes Tyler to the plate. And so hasn't quite come yet.
Well, and think about the position that Tyler.
I've caught this guy. I don't even know what plan. Figured out plan A. And that's gonna. Tommy Edman. Out of the lineup, second straight day. He was a scratch last night because of a back issue. And their primary shortstop was Paul DeYoung. He's no longer with the Cardinals. He's a Toronto Blue, the American League. Man, that didn't go his way. That time he gets the edge. And that's the second time around.
Lars Nootbaar had some.
So you'll hear the Newts, and he's trying for two. Mistake about Ruiz. It's his first appearance in right field for the Athletics, but he actually made 2 starts.
I think ultimately what you're trying to create.
As we mentioned earlier, there would have been a possibility, you would hope, and be a part of this trying to come together. Good job by Watkins. Gets the 0.
Food and beverages and parking. So visit athletics.com/groups to learn more.
Had a line drive base hit in last night's game. Our status, the Cardinal rotation. When he came up, Tommy John surgery in 20 derailed that trek, and there's to get things back next year. Allen reaches on it.
Dakota Hudson has here in the early go in his career. You can understand why the Cardinals believe.
He with a home run last night, his second of the year. That one clipped his elbow. The A's have.
Remember Mark Canha.
The A's have the most in the league as a club.
Well, it speaks to what the A's.
Second to third. I want to do damage.
Well, it has been able to do so. Just going to check on Esty.
He's running and he's in safe. At Acuna Jr. about 3 weeks because of the shoulder injury when he was on the shelf. And now
use the aggressiveness against him, right, in a point of even leverage, if you will, where it's kind of 50-50. Way they did double up, and now 1-2.
He stayed committed and got back.